Your instability is welcome.
Okay, I'm recording this as well. See what that might look like later on. So let's do a check-in.
Okay, where do we type on this? Or we?
Can you see the chat box?
I see the chat box. Okay, so
Chat.
okay, now that's on my right-hand side now.
Yeah, and you can see that I've typed check-in.
Yes, I see that. Okay.
Can you just type something there as well? Cool, just in here. And then if you see that more button down on the bottom right of the chat box.
More, there's a save chat there.
Yeah, so when you save that chat, it's going to save it in your downloads folder, and you can say show in Finder, and you can open that. It's a .text, and it will say timestamp from Paul Mooney, check-in, timestamp from Justin Spencer Young, Justin here. So this is going to look like a conversation.
Okay, all right.
You can take the timestamps out in Excel. Cool. So let's do a video check-in.
Okay, I'm going to close the door. Hold on a moment. Okay. Close this one so I don't get your voice. Right.
I remember did you paint some green paint on the wall in your garage?
Yes, I did.
So if you have a green screen, you can drop in another background behind you as well if you want.
Okay, so if you, but you need to be videoed in front of the green screen.
Yeah.
You take out the,
yeah. I don't know how to do it, but the guy was doing it that gave the demo. It's very cool. He had a picture of San Francisco behind him when it was really just a piece of green cloth.
Yes, yes.
Nice.
So if I sit in my garage in front of that screen, I can do that. I know how to do that.
Yeah, great. Well, I don't know how you do it here, actually. I'd have to Google why you do that.
No, you can't do it post the time. You actually have to film yourself in front of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, okay, cool. All right, so let's check in. I think I got the nicest side of the house. So it's weird to be in the same house as you. You're over there. You're on here. That's nice. I got the garden. And that feels lovely. And I'm loving this experiment. I'm loving that it's that the idea that it was going to be a book, that we can talk about it in such a way that you say, no, I'm struggling with the written word. And that's great. It emerges into a new possibility. And here we are recording a Zoom meeting and tracking our thoughts on the chat box. And that feels like something new is emerging, which, as you know, is dialogic, and I love anything to do with dialogue. I love something new emerging. So checking in with great excitement.
Okay. So I'm feeling your excitement around this, and it's swirling inside me because it's a new way, and I felt like I needed a new way around what was blocking me. And I think in the dialogue, in the conversation, if we believe in what we say about dialogue, something new will emerge that neither of us know of or expecting.
Yeah.
And that will be beautiful.
So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm typing your check-in.
Okay.
So I just want to notice what that feels like for you. Because I was just checking in and you were listening.
Yeah.
Now you're being listened to, and we're capturing it in some way. Yes, it's words and it's limited, a bit like the Heinrich.
Mm.
It's the sterility of the document as relates to the emotional connection of being there. So what does it feel like for me to be typing in your check-in?
So I felt like in my check-in that I was talking to myself.
Mm.
But that's okay, because part of the check-in is not so much for you to hear it, but for me to say it and feel it and connect with what's going on with me.
Mm.
So that feels around.
Mm. And then seeing these words.
The sterility of the words is still there. If that's the right word. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Doesn't capture it all.
And I suppose we have to think about the learning experience of somebody who will want to learn what we're talking about. Some people will want to watch the video, and some people will want to read the words because their learning styles are different. Are you familiar with Honey and Mumford?
No.
Okay, so Honey, do you want me to tell you?
I would like you to. So I've got to get used to listening and typing and connecting at the same time. And it says to me, oh.
Says to you what? I lost it. Says to you what?
Okay, so listening and typing at the same time feels like I'm walking through mud.
Okay.
I feel like someone else needs to do that for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I've got to get used to that.
Let's check it first. Maybe not. Maybe there is a role for scribe. Maybe what we say is transcripted later on.
All right.
I know with modern technology, if we record this and we put it into a nuance-based technology, you might be able to transcribe from our audio. That's the core of Dragon Dictate. And maybe there's something about us as dialogists being able to track the other and track ourselves at the same time.
Mm.
We both got it.
So your internet is connected to the extension.
You want me to go to the extension?
I think it might be a better connection for you.
Okay, so I don't know what's going to do to the call, so let me try. So I'm on the extension. Video still there. So you're frozen now.
There we go. There we go. Your connection's back, and I think we're back online now.
Okay, feels better. So this is so interesting that technically the quality of the connection is vital, and biologically it's exactly the same thing. Isn't that interesting? So when I was selling video conferencing 20 years ago, we were taught to say that the video is not that important. It's useful. The reason for that is if I don't see you move, or if the bandwidth only gives you, let's say, 12 frames per second, and video is 25 frames a second, and movies are 26 frames a second. So if you're operating at 12 frames a second, my brain will fill in the picture because it knows what your face is like and it knows that you're wearing blue. However, the audio is more important. If you lose 3 words from my sentence, you have no idea what I was talking about because you can't make meaning with the 3 important words. So I'm back